This is Love from Level Up Consulting Firm, and today's video is going to be about spending your money in your business wisely, right? So on any platform, if you follow my skincare page, if you follow my consulting business, if you follow my Level Up group for women, you know my basis is always going to be financial literacy. Financial literacy is the core of everything because everything is affected by capital. If there are things in your business you're spending money on, but you don't have things at the forefront together, you should stop. Why are you working on your packaging when you don't have a good product? Why are you working on your website when you don't have anything in stock? Why are you paying somebody to give you advice when you are not consistent, right? Do not come to me. I'm going to ask you questions. I have to have an intake form. I have to have some type of conversation with you via email to see if I can work with you. I'll send you to my website for a service, but if I'm working with you one-on-one doing a consultation, I don't want everybody to book with me. And I will be completely honest about that. Sometimes there's other things that you need to do before you come see me. I would love to see you. You're beautiful. But are you putting in the work? Because as I mentioned before, I am a consultant that will empower you to do better for yourself. So if you're not doing anything for yourself, what are you coming to me for? Why? I'm going to give you some suggestions. We're going to talk it out. I'm going to ask you what you've already been doing, what kind of goals you have for your business so we can work towards those. But then if we leave and then you pay for another session and book another session and book another session, but you're not putting the work in, you're wasting your money. Use the money in your business wisely. If you know that you've had a product on the market, let's say you have a lip gloss, right? And your lip gloss has too much red dye in it. It is staining people's lips, or people's lips are starting to tingle. You need a new product. It's not working, right? Maybe you need to hire somebody to help you on the chemical engineering side. Now, if you would like to book with me and discuss what can I do to make the business better, absolutely, let's get it done. But until we figure out what you're doing incorrectly, we can't figure out what you need to do correctly, right? What have you already been doing? So I need to see some action. I need to see some progress. I need to see what you've been spending your money on. People will literally go to a financial advisor and say, I don't know where my money goes. I'm sorry, what? You mean the money that you earned? You mean the money that you clock in for? That you're spending with your card consciously? But you don't know where it's going. Write it down. Get a physical bank statement. My bank statements are on paper. When I call them and have concerns or have a question, want to know more about what my APR is, what does this mean for me? How can I invest in the future? And they end the conversation with, hey, did you know that you could go paperless? Yes, no, thank you. I'm not interested, right? I need to see my numbers. I'm a visual person. That's why I have these notebooks. I'll always show you all of my notebooks. Several notebooks. Several notebooks and several stickies. I actually just bought these, all right, from the supply store. Several notebooks and several stickies. I'm visual. I need to see it. I need to see it. I have to write it down. I have to figure out what's next. I want to know where I'm headed. Write your finances down. People are, oh, well, I want my packaging to be cute. I want it to be attractive. Okay, well, what does your packaging look like now? Is it conveying the message it's supposed to? When they see it, is that something that is aesthetically pleasing where they will want to buy? You're talking about buying new boxes and buying things to ship the product in, and you're not even focused on the product. You're not even focused on, is your service good? What kind of value are you adding when they come to you and say, hey, can you make this logo? Are you taking 72 hours because you don't understand the software that you're using? You can't even get the first proof to them in time for them to look at it and determine if this is what they want so you can continue making revisions. Put your money where it belongs. If it belongs in self-development, then do that. Take that online course. Watch some YouTube videos. Figure it out. And this is not an attack. This is so you can focus yourself, because this is the thing. It doesn't matter how much money you make if you're putting it in the wrong place. If you're reinvesting into the business, an investment is something that you give in order to see if there will be a return, with the possibility of a return. But if you're spending money on the wrong things, you're automatically setting yourself up for failure, because that's not even what you need. So why are you putting money into that? It's not that people don't find value in the product because of the way it looks. They don't find value in the product because of the customer service that you're not providing. They don't find value in the product because last time when Miss Seeley couldn't find her lashes in the mail, you cursed her out. You told her it says shipped and she can't get her money back and she can't get this and she can't get that, not even remembering the package is insured, giving her the information that she needs so she can file the claim. And Miss Seeley is old. You can file the claim for her. Right? A little integrity, a little respect will take you far. Figure it out. What is really going on? Am I being consistent? Is this even what I want to do? That's not even a conversation that we've had. Is this what you want? Are you in here? Are you saying that entrepreneurship is not for you? If not, what is it? Do you feel like entrepreneurship is not for you because you're not making any money? Because if that's the case, let's figure out what you can do to make some money. Do you think it's not for you because you don't like the fact that you have to put in more than you feel like you're receiving? Well, that would be a good indicator that entrepreneurship is not for you, because at a job it's easy. I clock in, boop, 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 throw on that headset or go to my desk, get on that computer, log in, and I'm good, right? Be realistic with yourself. Don't just spend money, what my mom would say, all willy-nilly. Have a purpose. Do a needs assessment. What is it that my brand really needs right now? Do I need to learn how to market better so that next time I put this ad out, it can be a targeted ad? I can get the customer that I want. These are the questions I want you to ask yourself. Because essentially, your brand doesn't grow if you're not growing. And it all starts with you. So if I'm not focused on personal growth and development, what am I focused on? How can I grow a brand if I'm not willing to change? And we've all been there. Listen, when I was younger, my college years, I was a fireball. I was a hothead. What did she say? Did she write a crazy? That's not true. She didn't even. I remember one day a lady wrote a review on my skincare page, and she said, I didn't get to use the product, but I didn't really like how it smelled because the face mask had vinegar in it, which helps tone your skin. And she didn't even use it, but she gave it 3 stars. So I responded. If it had been a couple years earlier, I wouldn't have said anything. But I responded and I said, I really wish you would have used the product first and read the ingredients, because they were listed on my website. How can you write a review of a product that you didn't even use? It doesn't make sense. The review is so you can tell people how it worked. or how it didn't work. What was your experience with it? You didn't even open it. And you're going to have customers like that. You are. But at the end of the day, your personal responsibility, your character, your mind will tell you, hey, what can I do to become better? What can I do to be able to handle these situations in a way where I'm being respectful, I'm still being professional, and that my business is never going to be in question? Because how you respond is everything. A customer can talk to you crazy. If you say something back to that customer out of pocket, guess what? Your job is firing you. So you need to fire yourself so you can get right and then rehire yourself. All right? With that being said, this is Love from Level Up Consulting Firm. Thank you so much for tuning in. And as usual, if you need me, my information is down there in that description box. Bye. Listen, I don't have to tell you this because you already know. You have not been giving your business everything that you have. You haven't been consistent with posting. You haven't been consistent with your content. You haven't been consistent with your products. Not shipping, not getting orders fulfilled, not giving your all to your customer, not giving the best customer service. And this is why you're not getting the results that you want to see. See, they say consistency is key, but if you're consistently mediocre, that's an issue. I'm putting together a course called the Self-Discipline course. It starts on June 5th, and the early bird price is $49.99. After that, it'll be double the price. Go ahead and schedule it. Link in the bio.